welcome to another of my junk journal decorating videos. Today I'm lifting the secret of the floating pocket and how you can use this technique in your own journals. It is way less complicated than it looks and it is so much fun to do. Okay, let's jump right in. This video has been inspired by a video I recently watched from the channel Which Craft Do You Do? And I will definitely link it below. And I found it so cute and interesting that I thought I want to have one of these floating booklets in my own junk journal. And yeah, so the size of the booklet is completely up to you. It's whatever suits to your junk journal is the size you can use. On the top you see this strip, this paper strip, and this is the most important detail in the process of creating this floating booklet. You will find out later in this video what's the matter with this and why this is so important. Here I'm just cutting my little booklet to size, and I used all sorts of different paper scraps I had left over from previous projects, folded them in half. And here you can see in the middle of the booklet, it's very important to have this paper strip. This one is roughly an inch in width, to put on the outside here of your little booklet. And then you can choose how you want to make your booklet. I chose to sew it a straight line in the middle, but you could also staple it or use a 3-hole pamphlet stitch to do this. But I found using my sewing machine to go through the middle was the easiest version for me. Okay, it's a little bit crooked, but I don't think it matters so much. And now with my craft knife, I can just get this into straight lines, my little booklet, and then attach it to the side in my junk journal. Here I put a crafting mat under it, because what I will do, unfortunately I'm nearly out of frame, but still enough in the frame for you to see the most important part of this video. Can you see in the width of this little paper strip, I make a cut with my craft knife into the page of the journal, a little bit taller or wider than the paper strip. And then I'm folding both ends of the paper strip together and I'm pushing it through this little cut to the other side of the page. You can see with that the booklet looks as if it would be floating, non-attached, on the junk journal page, while actually there's a hidden hinge with this paper strip to the other side of the book page. And here we can hide this one in any way we like. Like I can use this little envelope or this coffee dyed flip, and I can cover the hinge completely so that when we go to the next side, it's still not visible. I like the idea with the flip down and the little envelope on that page. I'm not sure yet if I want to have it on top or tucked behind or maybe inside. what I definitely need to do first is cutting down the paper strip and attach it securely to the junk journal page. And I make sure that I'm using my glue stick and also a little bit of liquid glue to really make sure it is sitting nicely on the page. I'm really pulling the two sides of the paper strip through the cut so that it is really lying flat and being really pulled closely in to the page, so that the little floating booklet on the other side is close to the book page, to the junk journal page, and is not flapping around. And yeah, now from here we are free to decorate this side. I decided to glue down my flip down. I could have used a flip up, or I could have used a pocket, or decorate this page in any way. The purpose is to cover the little paper strip on the other side. Oh, I like it. It's such a cute idea, and it creates so much space for lots of writing. Or you could also have a booklet with little art project sides in it. So it's really up to you how you would like to use it. What I thought I might like to do, I am decorating this side, and I thought I'd leave you a little bit without my voice, but a little bit of nice music to lean back, sip your tea or coffee, and just relax a little bit. A little bit further down in the video, I decorate the inside, or I fill the inside of my little envelope, and maybe you are interested to find out how I create even more writing space in this little journal. hope you enjoyed a little bit of leaning back time, listening to music, watching a creative video. And yeah, slowly we come to an end for today's video. The only thing left for me is to glue down this fold out writing space on the back side of another piece of my very colorful paper that I use throughout this junk journal. And the paper you see here is one of my coffee dyed papers that I showed you how to do them in a previous video. And unfortunately we don't see it here because I cover it, but I think it doesn't matter, we can make new ones. And yeah, just pressing it down, and here lots of writing space, a cute little fold out booklet. Okay, yes, that is us for today. Here's the floating booklet, and I do a last little decoration piece on it. If you enjoyed this video, you're still here, so somehow you must have liked it. And I really appreciate you taking out the time out of your busy schedule maybe and hang out with me. If you like to see more of my videos, please don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell, and please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. It helps me a lot. I say goodbye for now, wish you a wonderful day, and hope to see you soon in one of my next videos.